Welcome to Fight Japan. I'm your host, Robert Klein. In today's show, we're meeting Nakano Sensei, who is a master of the martial art of Taido. Taido is a relatively new martial art invented in the 1960s from a form of Okinawan karate. Nakano Sensei is the current world champion. He is also the four-time winner of the All Japan Championships, which many believe is a far more rigorous competition. Before entering Taido, Nakano Sensei practiced gymnastics, karate, kickboxing, and baseball. He was the team captain of his university Taido club. Here's an example of him in action. Here is another. This is an example of Nakano Sensei performing Taido sparring. As you can see, Taido places an incredible emphasis on fast, creative, dynamic movement. While many martial arts focus intensely on the proper strike, Taido focuses intensely on proper movement. There are 5 basic principles of movement, which are used for attack and defense. There are spinning movements called sen, ascending and descending movements called falling movements called hen, spiraling movements known as nen, and rolling movements known as ten. You can see all of these aspects at play in any of the more advanced Taido forms. Here, junior students learn to do the dramatic somersaults, which are the hallmark of Taido. This young girl is a junior high school student and only a white belt, but she is already improving by leaps and bounds. But before you can do what she does, you need to begin with more simple stuff. And even more simple stuff than that. But one miraculous day, you actually stick the jump. Taido competitions consist of jisen or sparring, hokke, which is a type of kata or formal ritualized movement, and tenkai, which is a type of ritualized sparring in which a quote hero battles 5 opponents. This is what Taido sparring, or jisen, looks like. This is what Taido hokke, or Taido katas, look like. And here's where Nakano Sensei is at his best, performing this highly theatrical and creative ritual combat, or tenkai. He is the hero combating 5 villains. Of course, he wins. Like Kung Fu, Taido really emphasizes the beauty of movement. Hitting the person is almost not so relevant. Here, we see another team doing tenkai in competition. They are good, but not as good as Nakano Sensei. But even great champions have their hard days. Here, Nakano-sensei injures his leg in a clash with the opponent during sparring. He is clearly in tremendous pain, but still tries to go on. He is grudgingly removed. Back in the safety of the dojo, we get a final look at this interesting art. I love this somersault back kick, as you can probably tell, and I could watch it all day. This is a really cool somersault done by a former world champion. Here is Nakano-sensei showing us this cool neck grab throw, which I also like a lot. Nakano-sensei really covers ground incredibly quickly. And here again is Nakano-sensei being his heroic best in this highly theatrical and creative ritual combat or tenkai. Of course, he ends this with my favorite somersault kick. Although this class sometimes looks like a martial arts movie, they are truly normal people living normal lives. It just goes to show that greatness is within the grasp of us all. See you next week. I'm your host, Robert Klein.